Well, hello, hello, my amazingly beautiful friend, Dr. Victor. My name is Libra Empress, and we are going to be doing your free personal tarot reading. I did find you and on YouTube in order to talk to you, but I haven't gotten a response yet on certain things, and that's okay. What I decided was I'm going to do the 3-card spread for you, the you versus them, and then I'm going to answer your question with yes and no tarot that you had left on someone else's free personal tarot reading video. Alright, I hope you are having a beautiful day. If you hear at any time during this video a kid screaming, there is one. Yeah, he screams at his game system. Sorry. I'm a parent. Alright. Okay. Right before you, you've got 3 cards. Past, present, and possible future. Now remember, when we get to the future is not set in stone and can change at any time you so choose it, alright? That is what's so great about free will. Alright. And then after this, we'll do... Yeah, just keep going, I guess. There they are. Alright. Let's see. Your past energy tells me that what you were going through is you were in contemplation in regards to something, right? 5 of Wands. You had a lot of inner conflict. You felt as if you were under attack and you were standing your ground. But at the same time, with the 5 of Swords in reverse, you were accepting defeat and moving on. The Ace of Swords tells me that you kept your P's and Q's to yourself because you were confused and unclear, so you were able to voice your concerns, right? The 9 of Cups in reverse, that tells me that in the past you were very unsatisfied with your social relationships, but you were trying to find a positive light, right? You were seeking hope and you had gained it. It wasn't easy to see the light through the clouds, but you did. Currently, you're discovering judgment. You're accepting karma and situations for what they are. The Page of Cups in reverse tells me there's a lot of emotional drama, but you are gaining victory and success for your recognition. 6 of Wands in reverse, that tells me that you are unable to move on from a situation. 9 of Wands in reverse, that tells me that you have a fading anxiety. But it also tells me that you are exhausted and worn out. Exhausted, worn out, dealing with negative feedback on certain things. The Star card is your wishes of fulfillment. You could be dealing with an Aquarius energy as well. Your possible future, remember not set in stone, is that you'll be working on your skills, manifesting great things. You're finding balance, possibly with a Sagittarius, right? Energy, or maybe you're stepping into that. There's a lot of cooperation. You are dealing with a puppet master, though. Someone's pulling your strings. 3 of Wands tells me that you're experiencing setbacks due to carelessness. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse tells me that you're raging against fate of a situation that you have no control over. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that tells me that you're over worrying over money and health. Eight of Swords in reverse tells me that you're having a release of mental anxiety. You're going through a bunch of shit, or you will be going through a bunch of shit, but it's going to be okay. The bottom of the spread tells me that you're dealing with a Capricorn somewhere along the line, or maybe, you're dealing in this energy. You're recognizing personal vices and wanting to detach from them, which leads you to end one situation and begin something new. But you are, however, hesitant and unclear about what you are doing or what you want to do. Okay, let's move on to the you versus them spread. Okay. Okay. The left side is their thinking, feelings, and actions towards you. The right side is your thinking, feelings, and actions towards them. This is what's actually going on, and if you were to stay together, get back together, this is what your possible future would be. Okay? And I've got the bottom of the spread over here. They think this. Justice in reverse. They think that you're having legal difficulties. They also think that you're recognizing your personal vices and you're wanting to detach from them. They also think that you have a lot of negative feedback coming in. Their feelings towards you are this, the High Priestess in reverse. They feel that you're out of touch with your intuition. And yet you are their wish fulfillment. Horseman in Wands as well tells me that you're having courage and confidence. Maybe they are. They're having that to tell you that you're their wish fulfillment. Okay? Their actions towards you are this. They're not being very perceptive. They are getting unexpected blessings, or they're acting like you're their unexpected blessings. They're also a little bit confused and unclear on a situation. So they're telling you they're unclear. Maybe they're not telling you. Maybe they're unsure of how to tell you. You think that they're in contemplation, that they're very hopeful and successful. You also think that they're disconnected from others. How you feel about them is you feel as if releasing mental anguish and moving to calmer waters would be the best thing. But you also feel like there's a lack of an emotional connection as well on certain things. You also feel the same way they feel about you, that they're recognizing personal vices and wanting to detach from them. Your actions towards them are this: you're telling them they're your security. You could be wanting to tell them the truth that you want to end a situation and begin something new, either with them or without them, right? What's actually going on between you two is this: the Lovers in reverse, which tells me there's a lot of incompatibility here. You're incompatible. Page of Wands in reverse. You're both hesitant and unclear about what you're doing. The Lovers, another incompatible. What would happen if you were to stay together, come back together? Is this Magician? You'd be working on your skills. There'd be a lot of passion for new tasks, and you'd be calling judgment, accepting responsibility, and awakening. Now, the bottom of the spread tells me there's not a lot of moderation. There's a lot of perception, Page of Swords, right? A lot of stalking, watching each other. But there's also a release, no longer being victimized. Feeling like a victim, right? Being trapped in your own mind. Escape. Alright. Let's do your favorite digit. What you said was 6. 6 is my favorite digit too. Jack Mason, if you go back and look at my videos, I already did your reading. I just couldn't find you on YouTube. I literally have yours labeled Jack Mason. Since you're here, how do I see? See, I can't. Huh. Anyway, just go back through my videos. I posted your free personal tarot reading. I really went through a whole list of Jack Masons looking for you, actually. There were so many, and none of them had your picture that I could find on the list. You're welcome. Alright. Oh yeah, what was I doing? I went dumb for a minute. Sorry, Dr. Victor. Okay, you said your favorite number was 6, right? On that reading. Favorite number is 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If that weird sound is this filing cabinet. This is a filing cabinet underneath my skeleton. So Sounds like I'm beating on it with my leg. Shit. All right. Ooh, it's getting all dark in here. All right. Let's figure out what else is going on with you. And then after we do this, we'll do your question. Yeah? Because you had an important question and I wanted to answer that as soon as possible. Okay. Number 1, you're accomplishing a lot. You're having a tower moment, and it had a lot to do with this Queen of Pentacles, all right? She is generous and motherly. The tower moment could be like an out of spurt idea, right? It all depends on how you view this tower card. Some view it as like a half full or half empty card, right? Oh man, you know, damn. I lost my apartment, you know, stuff like that. They take it as negative. But it all depends on how you view it, right? Whether you view the glass as half full or half empty, okay? It's a life lesson and you have to go through it. But it's not necessarily a bad thing and you don't have to go through it by yourself, if that makes sense. So you're going to be sharing a lot of your feelings. Here's what's happening. This is a Ten of Swords. Upright, it's like deep-seated betrayal, but upside down in reverse, basically, it's a reminder of all your old wounds. A reminder of your old wounds, right? Then you got the Two of Cups in reverse, and this tells me that you're dealing with a lot of unhealthy codependency. Okay? And the Emperor in reverse tells me that there's a lot of irresponsibility, possibly with an Aries, that you're dealing with, if you are dealing with an Aries. Or maybe you're just stepping into that energy. It happens. Sometimes we spend our money on food instead of rent and then end up homeless, you know. It doesn't mean we're necessarily really irresponsible. It just means we were hungry, you know, didn't want to starve. Stuff like that. Okay. The Ace of Hazards here, this tells me that you're getting an unexpected blessing, right? Horseman of Wands tells me that you're having the courage and confidence to keep moving forward with that blessing. Next one. You're working on your skills. You're feeling incompatible. And yet you are raging. And this has a lot to do with your incompatibility. Okay? You are raging against fate of a situation that you have no control over. Sometimes it's hard to believe that sometimes we're incompatible with someone. Because we love them, but it's just like, you know, and sometimes opposites attract, so it happens. Now, you are seeking your destiny. And your destiny is you're going to struggle. We all struggle, but you're going to reach your wish fulfillment, okay? Life's about falling down and getting back up and trying to keep going forward. You're going to have an abundance of energy. You're going to be creating something from the ground up, something spectacular. It's an idea that's going to come to you, right? And you're going to change our reality as we know it. Not to mention, you're very self-reliant, so if shit happens, like say you lose your leg, you're not going to cry about it. This guy didn't. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sag. You could be dealing with that too. Now, the Seven of Cups here, this tells me upright that you have many choices, which is hella freak yeah. Right? It's good to have options. Definitely good to have options. And to keep your options open in regards to careers. And, you got like one life to live right now. In this second. Like, in this time frame, right? You can't be in like 3 places at once unless you, I don't know, unless you're like superhero or something. I don't fucking know. What I do know is this, is that you are bound for greatness, my friend. I know, right? It's unbelievable. You're gonna take and make and do some great stuff. And I've got your back. I support you. Alright, let's look at your question. Okay, put those down. Those. Your question was, may I know if Y and team will get back with an offer after the interview? Okay. Will they get back with you with the offer of the interview? Will they get back with you on the offer of the interview? No, they're not going to get back to you with the offer. Alright? That's because they're going to get confused, if that makes sense, on who to call. It's a weird, I don't know, the office is all a little crazy. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make a sacrifice and call them up and let them know they might have lost your paperwork. Now, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that tells me that they're dealing with a strings attached situation, right? So you're going to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to talk to them. And there's going to be a lot of fuzzy and unclear communication. But do call them, but don't harass call them. You know what I mean? Because they might have just lost your information. Just call them and be like, can I set up an interview? People don't do that anymore, but they always just like set it and forget it when it comes to applications. Let's see. If he calls, will they be able to do the interview? Oh no, this was after the interview, huh? He calls. Will they be able to find his information? Be able to find your information? Yes, they'll be able to call. You're going to find contentment as soon as you call. Just remember to use honey when speaking to them. Well, what does that mean? Well, you'd rather use honey than vinegar when talking to people, okay? You don't want to come off as an ass hat or an asshole. You're going to come off as someone very sweet and yet upstanding, you know? Talk to them with respect because you want them to show you respect as well. Can't say anything nice, don't say nothing at all. So it's going to come in together pretty good. You're going to be visualizing success and getting divine gifts. Let's see. Will you, or he, will Dr. Victor get the job? Will he get the job? Not in the way you expect it. You're not going to get the job in the way you expect, but it might open your eyes to some insight. Why not start your own firm or whatever, right? Your own business. Eight of Wands in reverse. There's going to be a lot of stalled and delayedness. Seven of Cups. You're going to have many choices. King of Cups in reverse. Emotional bully, cynical about humanity. This might make you a little bit bitter, but you do have options. Okay, so highly consider starting your own business. Okay, that way you won't have to, you can be the boss, which is cool. Alright, but that's your choice. I hope that this helps. Thank you so much for listening to me. I love you, my beautiful friend, Dr. Victor. Stay safe, and if you ever need me, I'm always here for you. Bye, my beautiful friend.